When we left the last episode, I was building up layers of foam and said, this episode I'll be shaping into a car. Well, as usual, I was wrong. I started off happily shaping the wings and bonnet, then I realised I need to get the headlights right first. Headlights are one of the most distinctive styling features, but perhaps more importantly, they actually have to fit, work, and point in the right direction. So I stopped working on the car and just tried to make the headlight shapes. I tried again to work out what it was I wanted and how I could make them. In this case, it really should have spent a day thinking and be maybe more beneficial than 2 days actually trying to make it. I won't bore you with the 30 hours of video showing failed attempts, but I will whiz through them in case you're trying to do this. Watch me do the wrong thing, make mistakes, and then you don't have to. So here's me at the start of the process explaining what needs to be done.
The Citroen doesn't have a flat surface in the headlight at all, so you've got no points of reference, no plane of reference. I need my headlights to point forward and level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that the bottom of there's a headlight template, the bottom is flat. So whatever happens with the sides and the front, you will have to curve in all these wonderful different directions. I'm going to basically make the headlight bowl out of layers of this foam with the bottom always being flat.
So you mark out your templates, you cut them out, you cut some more out, you glue them together, you stick the bits you glued together, and then you realise it's a real bastard to try and gouge out the holes where the headlight's going to be. So you end up with a big block of foam that you can't really use. A few more prototypes in there where the foam kept snapping or I couldn't get it shaped properly. I decided to use this polyurethane sheeting. That was great, but way too flimsy. Then went to wood. That worked well for strength, but I couldn't shape it. Enough talk of failure. Let's see what worked and what I learned from my previous attempts.
Compared to the last version, we've got rid of that horrible lump there. This corner is curved. That flat bit is now curved. That flat bit is now curved. The headlights are nicely close together. Overall, I'm a lot happy with it. Moving on with the prototype. So, that bit around the headlight there, which slopes back, it's going to be that bit there, which slopes back. We need to get then this front bit here, so the base, which is pretty much flat, but with these carved out bits for the lights. So what I'm going to do is put that like that. So we'll have this coming forward, and that will form that base, which is basically everything on this forward from about that point. So now we've got that bit in place here. I'm going to hollow out that. So a groove going along here. So what else sticks further forward than that? We need a little bit here and the side. Just for us, I haven't been videoing a bit, well, basically shaped this out. You can see the carvings. It's not finished. If you look here, that curve there is there, that curve there is there, so that needs to come in more. And this one, I want to come out slightly, but mostly this side. Then I need to add a little bit, another layer at least of this to here, have this a curve, and then cut the concave hollow in there. But I must say, I actually think I'm making progress now. Oh, I just glibly said a bit of sanding. What? Okay, well, I'm going outside to do that. Flat stuff's kind of coming up nicely. The inside, I just wrap the sandpaper around. It's actually a roll of that silver foil. And I'm going to do these, but I'm going to do that in the garden so I don't get shit all over me.
After 2 weeks of failure, cock-up and misery, I've got a headlight. Just 48 hours later, I've got 2.
Those now match up.
And now we have a pair of matching headlights ready to put onto the plug, where next episode you'll see me shaping the wings and the bonnet to fit into one homogeneous piece.